Very good evening and welcome to Clapingo Moment. I'm Sindhu Padmati, your speaking partner for today. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
I'm also fit and fine. Thanks for asking. So, where are you from?
Actually, I'm from India,
Hmm.
Jharkhand, but
Okay,
basically, right now I'm calling from Saudi.
you're from Saudi. Okay, good to know. My dad also used to work in Saudi. Now he's settled in India. And
Oh, okay. That's nice. So, what did he do in Saudi?
he worked in a company. It was for the company was for electroplating. They did that work. And
Oh, okay.
now he has got his
Oh,
own electroplating factory.
so where in India or Saudi?
In India. He used to work
Oh,
in Saudi. It was a place called Riyadh, the capital, and now
yeah.
he's here. What about you?
Before before I used to live in Riyadh, but right now I'm in Dammam.
The mom. Okay.
Yeah.
You got a very nice accent. Did you learn it through Clapingo or did you have it from prior to joining Clapingo?
No. Actually, I learned by myself because, like when I used to live in India, I
Hmm.
didn't know one single sentence, and I
Hmm.
faced lots of problem. Like in the airport, some of my friend he asked me how are you, so I was confused, and
Hmm.
same happened lots of places. So lots of places. So I was thinking without English is nothing, and
Hmm.
I learned by YouTube and by on myself. Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. So you're the perfect example of the saying where there's a will, there's a way, because you had that will and you found a way to learn, right?
Yeah, and like I have one question. Actually, I'm a Norse graduate person, okay, in Hindi or English.
Hmm.
So I have one question, like why there are lots of tenses? What behind the reason? There are lots of tenses, like present, so present simple, past simple, future simple, perfect, continuous, present continuous, past, future, then perfect, simple, past, future. So why there are lots of tenses? What behind the reason? Just I want to know that. I'm not.
It's just to classify and just to understand, like, okay, he or she is speaking in this type of tense. But ideally, we don't have to learn tenses like how it's taught in schools. Grammar is taught in schools. We don't have to learn that way because I started speaking English when I was just 3 years old. As I started speaking, I learned from my neighborhood kids around me. So I started conversing in English. So I knew English even before I knew what was grammar. So people in India think that they have to learn that thick grammar book only then they'll be able to speak in English. Nothing like that. The British kids, they also know English even before they go to school because it's their mother tongue. They learn their mother tongue just as we learn our mother tongue, not with books.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So we can ignore the grammar just for classification and for understanding. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Because like I have here like manager, area manager, or lots of my friend also.
hmm,
So sometime I notice they don't use grammar. They don't care about like grammar. Like big like sentences, that's okay. But like small grammar, like preposition or conjunction, these are the things they don't care. Just like
hmm,
they speak, and some places they don't use like many kind of things also. So I also sometimes I was thinking like grammar is not important. If someone
hmm,
your opposite person they will understand, that's okay. But
hmm.
I think like for teacher or who is giving speech or something, so for them is really important. Otherwise normal talk or speech, that's okay, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's
That's
but the tenses like they are clarified to which step you are talking, like past, present, or future, right?
correct.
Okay. I have my second question. Like, did you face any kind of problem when did you learn English?
No, because as I told, I was just when I started speaking, I started speaking English, so I knew it very well. So My teachers, actually it was a convent school, so we had an interview before we joined the school. I didn't have any problem, so I knew English before I joined school, so no problem. What about you? You struggled a lot, right?
Yeah, yeah. I traveled a lot, so I cannot explain you. Like it will take like a long time.